Okay, Skype.
Okay, Mom, it's not a face.
Hey, everybody.
You see, I'm already getting into character.
Hey, everybody, and welcome to High AC. This time we're actually high schoolers.
Well,
Scott.
It's bloody high. It's like a period, but worse.
I'll work on it.
Me.
Last time we left off, it was lunchtime, and Ryan's character, Lucius, had been abducted by the football team as Sam stood idly by. Two characters plotting to make detention slips. I think that was Pop and Lennon, and the rest, Lennon and Pop were making detention slips to give the people. And then, yeah. And then, the other two were doing pot.
You do drugs.
They weren't just doing it, they were dominating.
Ted and Bernie, those names.
Bernie was making the pots.
It's not my fault I made them.
Okay, so let's get started.
It's been a hot minute. So,
I can guess.
We all left off, Lucius and we are with Isaac Dustin. At the current moment, let me get these note cards. I made note cards.
Wow.
Of course, I have them all the way in the back. So Isaac Bennett is about 6'5". He's a black dragonborn. He has two small horns going up on his head. He has very wide shoulders, very muscular build, and his face has that kind of tunnel effect. Like it's be like dark on the inside and like light on the outside, but it's reversed. So it's light on the inside but darker on the outside for him. You have Dustin Hall. He's 6'1". Get off my back, Katrina. He has short reddish brown hair. His lovely purple eyes. He has a very much of a baby face. Like it's hard not to. Whatever Jordan would want to say in this type of scenario. He's a very lean figure.
Conversation with him.
He has a very charming smile. He has a halo over his head. And then you have Veronica Swift. Okay. She's a very thick girl. She's about 5'9". She has long black hair. On the what? Okay, let me reread this for all the listeners. Nick, sorry, took a walk in the woods, and then Jordan. She has long black hair with several white streaks in it. She has very sexy green eyes. She has a necklace around her. If any of you want to make a religion check, you could to know which symbol this is. She seems to always be happy. She has a purple dress on, red high heels, and black stockings that almost come up to her knee.
Neat. I got an 18 for that religion.
Neat. Okay. So you notice this necklace is the symbol of Mala, the god of poetry and song. Oh, join or stop swearing in the chat.
Oh frick! What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, that's right. When you described him as having a face like a tunnel with light on the inside and dark on the outside, I imagined like a completely like just black sphere with just like this tiny yellow smiley face in the middle.
Oh, I forgot to say what Isaac's eyes are. He has purple eyes as well, and it on the outside
So
instead of it being white is a very yellowish color.
So currently,
Purple to white.
both the guys have purple eyes, and then the two girls have green eyes, and then there's just Lucius with his blue eyes.
Wait, what?
2 purple eyes, 2 green eyes, and 1 blue eye.
One blue eye.
1 blue eye boy.
Blue eyes, right?
And
Oh, I
brown
thought you
eyes.
meant only he had one eye. I thought you meant he
Brown
only
eyes.
had one
I
eye.
just said blue eyes.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Duchess.
Run from me, the children come out.
Okay, so
So Sam, Lucius, for anything you guys want to do?
I just watched this whole thing go down, and I want to make an insight check on Dustin to see if he's in good faith, you know? If I should really trust him to teach me the ropes of this high school. Oh, shit! That's a crit! I got a 1!
So,
that's a nice way to start
you
out
think
the
he's very trustworthy. Like, you think like he's a very nice guy.
That needs to
Man,
be
a lot of
art
people
now.
are listening
Talk
to
to you.
this.
And a little bit of you thinks like he's pretty good looking too.
I'm not gonna deny it. I drew a pretty boy. He's a pretty boy.
He's a pretty princess.
Let me just say something.
He has that baby
Sam,
face and that charming smile. Okay.
Sam just looks at him while he's like threatening this guy to join the football team, and Sam just kind of like nods, and she's like, "He's really good at negotiating."
Katrina, I'm just imagining like you know Butters from South Park. I'm just imagining his voice on like a smiley face thing, just trying to yell at Ryan like very angrily.
I can only imagine like Isaac's holding Lucius by the scuff of his, like he's from the ground, and Dustin's just like persuading him, like you should really join the team, and Sam is just seems okay. This seems like a very cool idea.
This is fine.
Hi, Nick.
That wasn't me.
This is gonna be for once.
Finally.
I missed a running gag was not Yoda's voice, but it's gonna be for this entire campaign. I regret all my life decisions.
Don't we all?
All right.
I should have gone to jail.
What happens after
So, do you wish on joining us?
I like how I'm skimming through this and it says you are not strength-based for a blood hunter. Yeah, I'm strength-based.
I do not know what you mean by that, but do you wish to join?
I'm guessing what he meant is that his voice is like hoarse or he's sick or something and he doesn't have his voice.
Okay. Do you nod?
Oh, I thought of something. Can I turn to Veronica and just be like, is this normal?
What, sweetie?
It is?
Well, define normal.
As in this happens a lot.
Not really. My Dustin only allows certain people to join.
Oh. You're Dustin.
Ha
Thanks
ha
for
ha,
admitting.
elite societies.
Does Lucius nod or say anything?
No. No, he does not.
Okay.
Is he still in the air, being
Hmm.
held by Brutus, or?
I
No,
don't believe I was
that's
ever
how
held
I
in the
was
air, but
imagining
okay.
this scenario, as you're just nodding. You're just
I
like,
thought he was just talking
but
normally.
no, Lucius wasn't in the air at all.
Yeah,
He,
I was never held up in the air. This was
he
a polite
is.
conversation.
Just
A
when
lot of threatening.
Sam was being stupid and Googling over Dustin, that's all I could imagine. Like, this is a very good scenario. As Lucius is being bullied at this point.
Just she failed that pretty hard. So he agreed. They're chill.
No, Lucius, before you join our little group, there is one little task you have to do.
Depends on what it is.
He points over to this Goliath and he says, I want you to survive 1 minute of fighting him. If you do, you join. If you don't, Isaac will take you to the infirmary.
By the infirmary, do you mean putting him down like an animal, or an infirmary as in like putting him down over 30 years of slow and painful medical care?
Make a wild guess.
None of the above. I hope.
Isaac is confused by Chris. Isaac, his voice is in head again. So you see this Goliath, and he's about 7 foot tall. He just from looking at it, he has some tribal tattoos, which are a reddish color. He's just very unique, let's say. He has some golden braces around his wrist. One hand has 3, the other one has 4. He has very wide shoulders. He has that lean, muscular build, like you work out, but you can't really see it type of. He has grayish eyes, and just looking at his hands, they're very meaty. It could probably cover your entire face if you wanted to, just by grabbing.
So, beefy boy.
Beefy boy, version 2.
Sam kind of looks nervous. This is the threatening presence.
Let's have Sam make an insight check on that.
Is Lucius going to be okay in this fight?
Probably not.
Oh, he should be fine, sweetie.
Are you sure? Because it looks like that Goliath can rip him to pieces.
Oh. Well, he just has to survive a minute. And at this moment, yep. Out. So in combat terms, that'd be 6 turns. 3 for Fearless and 3 for Lucius. And at this moment, Pop and Lincoln, you are still coming out, talking about whatever you two messed up spawns of the underworld are talking about. And you're coming into the courtyard, and Bernie, you are just stoned out of your mind when you're walking. Like, you don't know where you're at anymore. But facility as well. And Ted's somewhere stealing pants. Like always. What would everybody like to do?
I would like to ask my goblinoid friend if he would have any idea who would help us in our attempt. at greatness.
Okay, I can't do that. I have no idea.
Thank God.
What is that laughing in the background?
Laughing at
Bar
you,
mitzvah.
Oh, I want to be there. I want to sit up on the chair and be top Jew. Is that racist?
So what did Pop?
yes.
What did Pop say?
I basically want to get Bernie in on the scheme.
Okay.
Bernie, what do you think?
So, you guys walk up to this who can just sell stone out of his mind. You see, like,
Am I gonna
hot
die?
leaves coming out of him as well. Lincoln's gonna die, apparently. Whatever.
I shall approach and ask him.
Approach.
Ska
Dog.
Tree would like to join.
What am I joining, Holmes, buddy?
Intimidation.
The voice crack.
In effort to do some great things.
Like what, dog?
First, knock off voice.
What do you mean?
What the heck just happened?
Autistic you sound. Anyways, can I make a persuasion check to see if I can convince him to join our band of brothers?
This is a mistake.
Does Bernie want to join? Everything's a mistake, Nick. Bernie, do you wish to join them, though?
I'm gonna have to say yeah.
Okay.
Of course.
I'm
I'm already going to detention.
This was a mistake.
I'm already going to detention. Might as well get caught selling onions. So,
Nick.
So, a goblin
no
and a
mistakes,
bird
only-
walked up to a tree. Goblin
No, there
kept
are
saying
no
this is a
mistakes.
mistake. Bird,
Yes, it is.
what do you mean a
The
mistake?
goblin is
bird
angry.
gets out and joined.
Who's
Don't
fighting in the
rejoin.
background, Nick?
Okay.
Shut up. They're not fighting. They're screaming at each other and laughing. I'm pretty sure We Are Number One is playing too.
What is going on?
Can I join?
No.
That's how I'm gonna go. Okay, focus. So,
Focus.
Lucius, do you plan on going to the
I
battle?
cannot hear.
Do you plan on going in the battle?
Sure. YOLO, my dude.
Okay. So you walk up to this Goliath-looking creature, and what do you want to do?
Can I try and intimidate him to stand down?
Oh, can I help
That's
him with
not
that?
what I wanted.
You just pulled a Reginald.
One sec.
Katrina didn't want you to put that kid off the boat, but to try it anyways. We all did. I don't care.
Katrina, I don't know if I can trust you with your word.
Okay. So do you want to know what I got for that intimidation?
What?
23.
What did you get?
23.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
So,
You get up there, you're cracking your knuckles.
okay, what do you want to say to him?
Yo, bro. You should probably stand down. This
I'm
is
just
your
imagining
chance
like
to
this.
stand down.
I'm imagining
the
like
Goliath.
a
Oh my god!
the 7 foot tall man looking down like a foot at you, just looking at you like he's about to butter bread.
What?
He looks down at you and is like, "Fuck are you?"
I'm Lucius. Your worst nightmare.
Stop. This is too cringy.
He cracks his knuckles.
I'll crack mine too.
Let's see then.
Get ready to rumble.
And he.
Roll for initiative on this
I'm
thing.
in pain. Oh God!
I don't.
What is going on at
understand
your
what's
house?
They got Yoda.
It's
Whoa.
a rave. It's a
Use one of his
rave.
chi points. We'll do a flurry of blows on you.
Oh.
So
With a stick they beat me with.
I cannot hear.
Focus.
so
I cannot
you
hear.
so he swings at you. Those will be a 21, a
Yeah, I
19,
yeah.
and an 8. Well, so two of those will. Okay. What is that? Okay, that's 1d6. That is okay. Okay. That would be 11 points of damage.
11?
11. So
1-1, right?
he swings at you. One.
Okay.
So he swings at you, like he sucker punches you. And then he's gonna try and go for an uppercut, but you dodge out of the way. But he brings up one of his gigantic calves and hits you with it, and you tumble down on the ground.
Can I like spit out blood and be like, that all you got?
You're at 1 hit point.
No, I'm not.
Well,
I have 9.
Really?
And you still have to last like 3 rounds.
yes,
I did.
he has the last 6. This is well for initiative.
Okay. That's
Yep,
a 19.
He's going first. He's still going first. 29. Did I forget to mention I made a monster?
Yeah, for you viewers watching
This was
at
the
home,
monster.
this is a balanced encounter, right?
This is why I don't like playing with Chris.
This is why I like playing with Chris.
Don't
Chris
worry.
is a god. Shut up.
No, he's
Don't
not.
worry. I have.
Lucius, all you have to do
This
is
is why I yelled.
Lucius, all you have to do is survive. You don't have to
Die.
win.
You gotta pull a Forrest Gump and run.
You gotta run, Lucius.
Hey, I got a +6 in athletics. I'm
That-
good.
Sam is role-playingly
So-
yelling that at you.
Sam, roll for initiative too.
Okie dokie.
So you
I
can.
got a 17.
So you can do the encouraging much.
17.
So it is
I forgot.
Fearless, Lucius, and Sam. Okay. So it is Fearless's turn. He will look over to Sam and he looks down at you. It's like, is that your little bitch?
Show the lady some respect.
Ooh.
Where's your fedora?
Sam rolls up her sleeves.
Let me at him. Let me at him.
So he's gonna swing at you. Nope. That doesn't count.
She's swinging at
Lady,
Sam.
12 hits.
A 12 for me.
He's swinging at Lucius. Yes.
Okay.
A 1-2.
Hey Chris, can I? Am I aware that the fighting is going on?
Actually, you know.
Yeah, you see like this humongous guy's like pounding, like is like gonna be pounding this small human into the ground,
Oh.
making a pancake.
All right then. Can I run over and
That's
start
Oh,
putting my
that's
leg?
what you interpreted. That's what you
Yeah.
interpreted in your small bird head.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
think
Can I run
human-
over and start playing Crazy
and-
Train on my lyre to the timing of his punches into my friend's face?
I'll make a performance.
Every
Can I
DC
attempt
of
to
17, I'll
defend
say.
like a god?
The DC is 17.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
I have not been. I have not been.
I just
able to
rolled a nat
defend
1. I just rolled a nat 1. But so
Second
I have
one.
6.
So
I have
you start
6.
to play.
But I can only play the first part.
So you try to
No.
play, but it's so out of tune, and you all get it completely wrong. You're
We smash, like, destroy him.
you're actually just playing Eye of the Tiger
Can
at
I?
this
Can I
point.
attempt to help?
Alright.
Well, one sec, Nick. Lucis, does this hit you?
Yes.
The 12?
A 12 does not hit me.
So he swings down, but you roll over, and his hand just goes into the ground a good 3-4 inches into the dirt. It is now Lucis's turn.
I'm gonna try and run. Just run as
Can I
fast
use
as
Bardic Inspiration on him?
You're not an initiative, and I'll have you and Nick do your stuff after Katrina's turn. Okay? Sounds
Okay.
fair?
I'm gonna run.
Yeah.
Run
So-
as fast as I
I am
can.
ready.
My body is ready.
So you get up, and I say it won't cost any speed at all. Like you're like scurrying up, and he will get an attack of opportunity. That is a 14. Will that hit?
No, thank God. Oh goodness, I should say.
So he like swings one of his elbows at you, but you feel like some of the weight when it coming in you down, and it just goes flying. But you sprint.
Okay.
It is
Yay.
now Sam.
Alright, is his back, the Goliath's back towards me?
Like you're seeing like at a side point of view, so you get to see half. You're seeing at his side at this point.
Alright, I'd like to use Ray of Frost on his feet to try and stop him from chasing after Lucius. So like, I just want to freeze him to the ground.
Okay,
Can I do it sneakily so
See if that
I
hits.
also won't get pummeled?
Probably a stealth check.
make a sleight of hand check for that.
Oh, okay.
I'll say.
Light of hand.
Doesn't see you making the symbols.
That's
What is
That's
he?
fun.
Good sleight of hand.
oof. So for sleight of hand, I got 16 plus 1 is a 17. But to hit, I rolled a. I think. Is Ray of Frost dexterity or. I rolled a 13 for Ray of Frost.
Let me check the spell real quick for you, Sam. So he doesn't see it.
Good.
Nope, it's just a hit. It's a hit or miss type of spell, and it misses. So he doesn't see it at all, but he's got like a sixth sense, and he jumps in the air like good 10 feet in the air, and he looks over to you.
To which I hide my hands behind
And
my
is
back.
now-
Nope, no spells here.
Nothing along these lines. It is now Lincoln and or however you pronounce want to be Yoda's name, and Pop's turn.
Alright. What I'm gonna do
That's
Is-
me.
is I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery at the Goliath. He needs to make
what
a
type of
wisdom
save does he have
saving
to
throw.
make? Okay. What's the DC?
13.
Never mind.
You got a
You
nat
passed
20, didn't you?
No, it's an 18 plus 3.
Oh! Well
Yeah.
then. Can I still say what I was gonna say? Maybe it'll make him angry. I really hope this doesn't make him
Does he
angry.
take half damage on a save? Does he take half
No,
damage on a
just
save?
nothing
Look
happens.
it up.
Nothing happens.
So you can still say what you want to say.
I was gonna scream, hey Stonehead. You should talk.
Stonehenge.
You got a look at that hairline, my guy. That forehead looking like Stonehenge out here.
He
Damn
looks
laughs.
over to you now and says, "You know, I want some chicken for lunch right now."
Oh.
You know what? You could probably use a good lean protein. You're looking pretty chubby, boy.
Got him.
Big boy.
As I'm just running away, I'm just like, good one. I turn my head and like, good one, as I keep running.
Chris, don't test
It
me.
is now.
I once got a kid suspended by insulting him.
I got extra
It is
credit for
now
skipping class
Wannabe
once.
Yoda's turn. What do you want to do? Okay, we get it, Wannabe. I got accused of choking someone, but that's not cool at all.
Unless they're into it.
No, he wasn't
George,
suspended. He
shut
just
up.
got detention.
Just stop it. Stop it, guys.
Okay. Process. So, Yoda, what do you want to be? Yoda, what do you want to do?
I'm just gonna like eat myself out of him, I guess.
So, make a athletics check, also. As I'm
Oh heck yeah! Can I just like
You will
eat myself in his head and
actually
just
make
stab him with my sword or whatever?
acrobatics check. I'll say make an acrobatics check. Actually, because you're throwing yourself at him like a crazy, insane man would.
Yeah, but can I like stab him too?
I'm just imagining him.
Depends if you passes.
Scree.
You roll the number,
You
I'll
got
roll
it.
mine. If yours is higher than him, I'll say you can stab him. Wait, what did you get? Okay then. I think that was a fail.
Hang on, it's
So-
loading.
This is
I got a
why
19.
you. Okay, that beats his actually by 1. So
Yes.
you yeet yourself at him, like you get a one and start like you pumping yourself up, like
Just,
I can
like,
do this, I
scream.
can do this, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this, and you sprint, and he's looking at your friend or this whatever business partner, and you throw yourself at him, like you clung onto his head, and he's like stumbling around, and since you did beat him, I'll let you have a attack on him.
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna try and like stab him with my sword.
Okay, see if that hits.
Wait, do I have advantage because he's like right there? I'm currently on his skull.
But he is like moving around, so it is hard to hold your sword. So I'll just say you have just normal. It's just normal.
All right, yeah, that makes sense.
Mm.
All right, let's do this, boys.
That is insanely high. I love it.
Got a 15.
That does not hit.
Heck.
So you're trying to like stab him, but it's like really hard, like to not stab you and to hold your grip on the sword. As now he will run after uh, Lucius, and he will catch up to you with his insane speed. It's 45. Trust me, I don't want it to be that high either, but monks.
I like it how he. Oh, Chris, I like it how you be like, no, that guy's too OP. Can't you make OP people yourself?
I mean, he does make.
Because they're villains or they're people I want you all to fight.
Exactly. It's still a bit hypocritical.
Because all his characters are like level 10 to 15, while we're level 1 right now.
That's a fail.
Ah.
And that's another fail. So that is 1 and 2 are fails.
He's back.
6 points of damage.
Welcome back.
To me?
Wait, what
So-
did I do?
He swings at you the first, and it hits. Punches you right. He tries to swing again, but he doesn't even remotely hit you. He's still swinging in the air, and he tries to do that spider kick. And he stumbles and he falls onto the ground. Nope. It's now your turn, Lucius.
No idea.
Hmm.
Okay, Lucius. What do you want to do?
I don't know.
Keep running.
He's on the ground right now.
I guess you just, fucking run back, I guess. I don't know what the hell to do.
He is on the ground, and you could attack him.
Yeah, and then he destroys me because I have 3 HP left. That's kind of stupid. So I guess just run back.
Okay. So you run away once more. It is now Sam's turn.
Since everyone's just joining the fray, I'm thinking there's just a ray of confusion right now. I'm going to use one of my Chosen of the God spells and cast I think it's called Ray of Burning Hands. I don't know if I have to touch him or not. Probably.
No,
Sure.
Burning Hands isn't a touch.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Burning Hands then.
See if that hits.
It does not. That is a 5.
Oh, never mind. He has to make a dexterity saving throw. Let's see if he makes it. Of what?
DC is 13.
That does not pass. So roll for damage.
I do not know because
3d6s.
I do not have. Thank you. 3d6. Wow, that's a lot of damage.
Pretty good, level 1.
Yeah.
Well, it can do a minimum of 3 and a maximum of 18, so that's... I mean, it could one-shot like a wizard or
That's-
something,
That's 14 points of damage.
How many? 14.
14 points of damage.
So you cast Burning Hands, and he is really pissed, and Actually, Lucas, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw as well.
Me?
Yes, I am not dead yet. This pleases me.
Why
Because
not?
you are on Fearless. Like, you are grappled to his head.
I'm
Oh,
going
no.
to punch him as many times as humanly possible.
And Ted is still stealing pants to this very day. How much pants does he have? I don't really know.
At
He
least
just
5.
has pants. I think he's up to 10. As that is happening, it is I'll say it is the other people's turn. So it is Pops and
Alright.
Lunken's turn.
Alright, what I'm gonna do
as well.
is I'm gonna try and let's
I
see
don't
here.
like that 3 people are typing.
I'm gonna cast sleep on the Goliath.
Okay. What
And
is
na-
that?
and
Does he
now-
have to make any saving throws?
No, but one of the things that he has to do, like, how many hit points does he have? Because that matters in this.
Total or currently?
Currently.
Hold on.
It's currently.
Yeah, currently
66.
66.
Oh no.
All right. You know, this might take a while. Just move on.
So it is now Fearless's turn. He will get up and he will, and I need Lunken to make a strength check. Wait, yeah, strength check. Never mind. I think you're going to be 25.
You never know.
Ted is stealing pants. Like Ted always does, Quinn. So
I'm back, boys.
All right, Chris. Nothing happens with the Goliath because he has way too many hit points for the Steven effect.
What were you going to do?
I was trying to use sleep. Yeah.
Chris.
Yeah.
That's done. Where does he come in?
So you come in, like, you see this giant brawl is happening as you're dragging a sack, like an actual sack full of people's pants you've taken today, if it's from Lost and Found or just because you wanted to take them. Like, it's a sack full of pants.
Pants, okay? Alright. So, who's on which side of the brawl?
Who's on first?
On second.
Everyone is against this Goliath.
I don't know who's on
me,
third.
I'm just watching.
So it's the party against what?
The Goliath.
And a 2 OP character that Chris made.
Okay, what's the OP? Is it one of the dragon?
And a monk.
It's a Goliath, so.
Okay. So just a Goliath versus the entire party?
Yeah.
Chris?
Equivalently at this point.
Is the Goliath wearing pants?
Yes.
He's
Yes.
wearing a robe.
I have a
Close
theory
enough.
what to do here. Is he wearing pants? He's wearing pants, right?
He's
He's
wearing a
wearing a
robe.
robe.
Close enough.
Uh,
Close enough.
Chris,
For his
I'm-
monk upbringing, frown on wearing pants. For some reason.
monks wear pants. Just monk style. I want to make a check. See if I can pull them down to his knees, so he gets tripped up.
I will say make an insight check to see if you see anything between his robe.
17.
So you're able to see like he's wearing like what could be like classified as like maybe boxer briefs, shorts or something like that, but closest thing you could find to pants on him. Like they come up to like just above the knees, but they're like long enough to classify as pants to you.
All right. Could I pull them down around his knees? Trip him up.
You will have to. I'll say you move up to him, and you'll have to make a slight stealth check and a sleight of hand check on him. Then
A sleight of hand check and what?
and a stealth check, both
Okay.
DCs of 13.
Okay. 10. Okay. All right, I got a 10 for a sleight of hand plus 8, that's 18, and a 14 for stealth, which plus 6, so 20. 18 and 20.
So those will both pass. So you're able to like stealthily move over him like a snake. Like he just yeeted this goblin off of him at this point.
Oh no,
And-
Ryan.
And you pull down his pants and you sneak right back away without him even noticing. Like he doesn't even notice like anything has happened. It's
All
now
Bamboozled again.
Chris, I would
Fearless's turn.
Okay.
That is your turn, buddy. I'm sorry. He will run to Sam, but he'll have to make a dexterity saving throw. When roll a d20 and add your dexterity to it.
All right.
Samus?
Not your saving throw, just roll d20 and add your
That'll
dexterity
Samus.
to it.
17.
That'll pass then. So he like takes a step, and he's about to trip, but he tumbles like towards Sam. Like, you just see this tumbling 7-foot tumbling at this girl, and he will use one of his cheese points again, and will make a flurry of blows. Okay. And okay. That is a 18, 7, and 11. Will any of those hit?
Sam?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, they all
18,
hit.
A 7 and an 11. Yeah.
Oh no, not the 7.
Okay.
The other 2 hit though.
That is 7 points of damage. So he does like a hammer fist right towards you, and you black out for a moment. But you see his next punch come in, like he's trying to do an uppercut. You dodge out the way, but he does a quick low kick to the ground, and you are now on the ground as well. It is now Lucius's turn. What would you like to do?
Is none of the above an answer?
No.
Or I guess just sit down, take my beating, die.
I'd say Fearless is not at you right now. He's occupied with Sam.
I'll go use the bathroom.
So you could help out. So you
Nah, man.
walk off and you go to the bathroom. So do you want to go off to the bath?
Yes.
Okay. You go off and go to the bathroom. Okay.
Yeah,
It's
man, I gotta
now,
take a leak.
Sam's turn.
Respect the leak, my dude.
Okay.
Respect the leak.
Whose turn is it?
It is now Sam's turn.
Okay.
I want to use magic missile as a first level spell.
I'll be right there.
I have. Ooh. Okay. Roll for damage.
What is that? Like the D8?
If it's magic missile, it hits automatically. Oh, that's yeah.
No, like the damage. That's a D8, right?
You have 3 darts, and each are 1d4 plus 1 force damage. So that it's 3d4s plus 3.
I distinctly hear music in the background.
Is that better?
Okay, that is
I mean, it wasn't bothering me, but
that's 15 points of damage.
7 plus 10. That is 17. And you said your damage was 15?
Yeah.
Okay. So you shoot these magic missiles, and he grabs one, he chucks it off, and he grabs the other 2 in his hands. He just smiles at you, says, "You're a bitch to think that works on monks."
Not scientifically possible.
Do you want to bet?
Fudging the rules. Anything's possible in your fudge rules.
Bet? Monks.
If monks can dodge arrows, I'm pretty sure they can dodge magic missile. What was that?
That was me screaming as I die. Oh crap!
It is now
Screaming or singing?
Wait, Tets, Pops, and Lunken's turn. What would you like to do?
Alright. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna equip my short bow.
Shoot this guy in the face.
And then what I'm gonna do,
Shoot the missile.
Shoot me in the face.
wait a minute, which one's the monk?
Wait, they allow
Goliath.
weapons on canvas, but they don't allow pot? Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Never mind about the short bow then. Never mind about the short bow.
You can use the
I'm not
sword
saying no, I'm just saying it's like, that's just hypocritical.
No, I mean like, cause I know the monk can grab it out of the air.
Oh.
So I'm gonna take my
His
short
hands
sword.
are full right now at the moment, so he.
Well, it does the same amount of damage as my sword, so I might as well use my sword.
You can see if that hits.
There it
Wait,
is.
that means I'm next. Oh, yes. That means I get to try and stab him again.
Yay.
You were yeeted from the field.
That's. Does a 28 hit?
28? Yes, that does hit.
Kill him, boys. Kill him, boys.
Well, for
He's
damage.
he's going to take. Now, do I add my proficiency to my attack roll or to my damage die?
I believe.
Just your attack. No
Okay.
damage. Your damage is
Alright.
the number die plus dexterity or strength.
He's gonna take 8 piercing damage. I'm gonna stab him in the thigh.
So
or
you stab
better
him in
yet-
the thigh.
Better yet, I could do a slashing damage and cut his Achilles tendon.
Hey, that's
Well, that. Well,
that's what I was thinking.
So
that was okay then.
I'll say he's a little too high for health to do that for the moment. But you stab him in the thigh, and it seems like your sword is basically stuck in this guy's big, muscular thigh. He looks down at you, chucks the magic missiles to the ground, and screams.
Ah!
It is also Tet's and Logan's turn.
My turn as well.
You said it was
Not yet.
or whose turn?
Tet's and Logan's. It's both of you.
That leg
It's
fight,
turns.
though.
You take turns with Pop.
What is this? But I was okay.
Chris, what's his health at? Chris,
So what would Ted like to do? Yes.
what is his health at?
Make a medicine check.
What was that?
Make a medicine check outside.
Well,
I
I'm
only
gonna
say
say-
that because I don't. I'll say the DC is 10.
all right. Chris, I would like to jump on his back and cut right next to his spine, or better yet, with the 2 daggers I have, stab him on either side of the spine in the back.
Okay. So see if that hits.
All right, wait.
It-
Do you want me to make an
Either
acrobatics
one of
check?
your daggers will hit.
I wanna
Yeah,
use-
do that real quick. To jump onto him and then see if your daggers will enter his.
Enter him.
That's an 18 plus 4, 22.
Oh,
many
that
rounds?
is that does not hit.
How many
A
rounds has
22?
this battle been going on for? I thought he only had to survive like.
I didn't expect so
Sets.
many people to jump in too.
I mean, it's not my fight, right?
Wait a minute, whose turn are we
So-
on?
Yoda. I don't
Whose
know
turn?
what does wannabe Yoda want to do.
It is my time. It is my time to
Your
shine.
time has come.
I've been waiting for you to
I'm
say
gonna
something.
Stab it in the face. Stab
me
the
in the
big
face.
boy.
That
Not
hits.
so complex.
I did better. Oh. D20. Come on, man.
Apparently not.
One of these days. 24. 20 heckin' 4.
That hits.
Come on, this better hit.
That's
One
just
over.
Finally.
barely hit.
Does not hit.
1 over.
24. Oh.
You want to know what's funnier than 24?
Just beat it.
25.
25. Come on. Okay, roll for damage. I believe in
Roll for
myself.
damage.
I believe. Okay, D8.
Do you believe in the power of
Okay,
Jesus?
No.
Fair enough.
At this
D8.
point, you don't have to.
Why do you do this to me? Are you broken? Oh no, it's broken for a minute. Oh no. D8. Hang on, give it a second. There we go. Okay, that's how many?
What was that?
Oh god, I got a 12. Is that okay? Did I do good? I got 12.
You jump and you leave a big slash on his face, like from his chin down to his chin, and it goes a little bit to his neck as well, and he's just screaming. This one, like, he's frustrated. He wants to kill you all right now, and you all hear footsteps. Like someone is now charging at you all.
Oh no.
You
Well, guess I'll
this
die.
very big, wide-shouldered dragonborn charging straight at you. Fearless turns around, and you see this dragonborn shoulder head first, butts into him, and sends Fearless back at least 10, 12 feet from him. Right, he was standing.
Is my sword still stuck in his thigh now?
Back up, and it's.
Because I'm magic, I'm just holding on for dear life to the.
Don't go to church. Period.
To the hand.
It sends
To the.
both you and the sword flying out of him.
Woo!
As you just see this Goliath and this Dragonborn staring at each other. As you now see an Aesmir coming up and just slow clapping says, "You all did wonderful."
Heck yeah, I did. I did the best.
Attack of opportunity.
I did the bestest job.
Didn't
He's dead.
do too well.
We killed the Goliath.
Fearless is still alive.
Guess I'll die. Guess I'll die.
Doesn't even
Guys,
just falls.
Aesmir points at you, Lincoln, and says, I like your style.
I don't. I'm afraid.
Hold up, guys.
I
What did I
welcome you
miss?
all to my...
To what? Please don't
Lucis
hurt me.
had a goal of joining the game, and he kind of failed.
I really don't give a fuck.
I am afraid.
So, you all get this Aesmir, who you all recognize as Dustin, if you've seen him before. He brings out a small little insignia, and he gives one to you, Sam. Gives one to you, Lincoln. Pop. And you too, Cat.
Oh, I'm going to die. This is just how I die.
This does put
Can I
a smile
ask-
to my face.
I'm gonna be
Can I ask
crushed.
Dustin what the insignia means?
What happened?
I asked-
We died.
I was gone for
Yes.
a minute. We're all dead.
Going to die. Yeah, we all
This
died.
Dragonborn
Calm
comes
down.
up and charges at Fearless, sends him flying back, and Dustin, the Aesmir, is proud with most of you guys' work and gives Chet, Pop, Lincoln, and Sam an insignia. This insignia can be useful to where people know you are part of this very intimidating, well-respected gang. Like, they don't want to mess with you. Like, they'll listen to you. So you say Chet walked up to someone and says, "Give me your pants." They will drop their trousers and give Chet their pants.
Okay.
Hey,
Okay.
Say Pop wants a soda,
But hey.
and someone took the last soda. They will give
So
Pop
the
a
dragon-
soda.
Wait,
Or say
wait,
Lincoln wanted drugs. They'll give Lincoln
wait.
the drugs.
Can I get
Yes,
done talking?
that's what I wanted. I want
Hold
my
up.
ketamine.
Hey,
So-
Chris, do we have access to a Chinese-style sweatshop? Not
Not
yet.
yet.
Now, yeah, you're going into being an entrepreneur, right? Just get a bunch of hobgoblins.
You can use this anywhere else.
Yes, that's me.
And you can go and use it outside of school as well.
Nice.
Okay.
Hopefully it'll come in handy.
Yes,
No, this dragon
give
once
me
saved you.
the ketamine.
Are we made men? If you know that term.
What was that?
Made men, ever heard that
What would you?
term?
No, I haven't.
It's essentially it's like from Goodfellas, where essentially if nobody can hurt us without being completely dead.
Sure.
And who
Quim,
has
close. And you
insignias
all
now?
hear over the intercom.
Everyone
we
that was
all-
in the
Does
fight that
Anyone who got
except
attention,
Ryan.
please report to the main building. And for the student named Ted, please report to the main building. We know you've been stealing the pants.
Got him.
Chris,
Whatever you
Ladies
do,
and gentlemen,
don't do
we
it.
got him.
I mean, it won't be
Chris,
stealing
you would like
anymore,
to
right?
suggest you hide my
Stealing
pants.
is just buying without money.
Hold up.
I have a
would
question. What was the first announcement? I didn't.
It's just borrowing, but no intention of giving it back.
The first announcement was anyone who has detention today, please report to the main building.
Oh, okay.
Hold up. Chris, can I make a check to hide my pants in a place no one will find them?
That's
The
perfect. Do
Korok
it.
seeds.
I'll
Can I?
say yes and make a sleight of hands check to hide the pants you've stolen today.
13 plus 8 is 21. 20.
That will pass, I'll say. You are able to hide your pants in a secret location that only you will know for the time being of where it's at.
It's in a bush.
Do you all head to detention?
I
Yeah.
guess.
Yes.
But what? I'm confused. What's happening?
We're going to detention.
I don't have
You're heading into
attention.
detention.
Yeah,
know
but
what?
they called you to the thing
They
because of your
Just
pants.
ratted you out, Chet.
You know what? Sure. Let's go to
I was planning on stripping
the
and-
greatest.
Don't worry, I saw you take the pants. I definitely didn't say anything. Not like the
We're
all
going to
likes
die
me
here.
anyway.
You all head to the building and stand
Ah,
with one out there. So you all have detention today. And she pointed at you, Chet. Says, you must be Chet. We
We're
have
going to die
cameras
here.
around this building. We don't know where you put the
Alright.
pants, but we've seen you
No.
take pants.
Can I make Chris, can I? Oh,
Whose background noise is that?
out.
I think it's nice.
I
Sorry,
don't know what. I have no clue. I haven't touched a pair of pants except for mine.
Kinky.
Oh, you.
So you
Or
still have detention.
You won't
Chet.
leave away.
What was that?
You will all stay here. You will stay here until 5 o'clock p.m., where you will be able to leave and head to your dorms.
Is this the part where we skip
If
time?
any of you
Or is
leave,
there-
you will be expelled from this academy. Understand?
Well, now
You'll
I know
never
what
take
I'm
me
gonna do.
alive.
Crystal.
You may take our lives, but you can't take our freedom.
They may take our lives, but they can never take our matriculations.
I'll get you.
Like,
You
they
just
may
see
take
this-
our lives,
this
they may take our
dwarf
freedom,
man
but they
you've
will
seen
never
earlier.
take our ketamine.
They may never take our pants.
You see this small dwarf man, as you remember him from last time, Mr. Beck. And
I am
he
the
just
dwarf
pats you
man
guys down.
now.
Was like, guys, just go along with it. It is. Alright, just make this easier.
Wait a minute, is he patting us down?
No, he's like his hands are
Stop
like
doing that.
on popped and let's like pop and like against shoulders because you're basically like tall like him because he can't reach anybody else's shoulders without like jumping up a little bit.
Get the step ladder,
He just
pulls it out.
looks to you all like just walk in there, please.
When you said he was
walk.
patting us, I thought you meant like he was like searching us for contraband.
I'm in pain.
I know that tree has contraband. He's a walking marijuana plant.
It's not my fault, okay?
Kind of is.
Your
Explain
father
your
is displeased with you. That's what it is.
Yeah, good for him.
Oh, please, just go in there and sit down quietly until the time ends.
That's what I was gonna do.
Thank you. So, you all walk in, you all sit down, and what would you all like to do?
I know what I'm gonna do.
Can
I
make,
know exactly what I'm going to do.
I make a perception check to see if there's any teachers around in detention?
Why are you gonna try to steal the teacher's
Yeah,
pants?
make a perception
too?
check.
No, I'm not going to, Jordan. Hold up. Let's do. Oh, 14.
You glance around and you don't see any teachers, but you see these floating orbs.
These what?
These floating orbs. You see 5 of them. 4 of them are making rounds around around this room. The other one is directly above all of you.
Okay. Chris,
Steal the orb's pants.
could I make a
Yes.
stealth check to use one of my baggies of weed without being caught?
Oh, no.
Sure. The DC will be high.
What was that?
It's gonna
DC
be a high
will be a
DC.
20 though, because one camera is directly on top of you guys, like it's looking down at you all.
Oh, I have +6 for stealth, so if I get a 14 or higher, I should be good.
Yeah, but do you think you'll get a 14 or higher?
Okay, let's do it. Hold up. Where the hell is my D20? Oh, it was on my desk. All right. Oh my God, Chris, I got it.
What you got?
What was that?
What did you get? You kind of popped out for me.
I got a 20.
Oh, so you like gracefully just take it out. Like the camera's like must be looking off somewhere, or it's not even noticing. Like your
Staring
handiwork,
down
like
someone's
you
blouse.
gracefully get it out. Everybody else like sees this, but the camera doesn't for some.
I offer some to Bernie.
No thanks, man.
Ernie's got his own supply.
I offer
Yeah,
some to
Bernie.
Any of you want some?
You know what? Pass
Sam,
it here. I have
Sam,
something to
pass.
mix with it.
All right.
Oh no.
I pass it over to Nate's character. Can I make a Can I make a stealth check for that, or do I just pass it?
Make a sleight of hands check.
And I'm gonna
Oh,
give him advantage because he's like passing it to me.
freaking 18.
Hey, why don't I roll? Why don't I roll it?
26. It's a 26.
Let's-
That will pass.
I get- Ooh, that's slightly better than mine. I got a 25. And I'm gonna use that 20. And I'm gonna use that 25 to pour a tiny bit of high
Vodka?
spirits alcohol from the flask into the cap of the flask. Put a tiny bit of it from the baggie in it. I'm gonna light it on fire, and I'm gonna pass it back to him and say, I call this a Bernie Mac.
Yes.
So somehow the kid doesn't notice the small little fire you do. You point at him. You guys
It's like a candle.
passing the baggie around. Like the camera doesn't even think about it. It doesn't even detect it. But like this happens. 30 minutes go by, and you hear an eerie voice.
Why, hello there.
What was that? I couldn't
Well,
hear you.
that's spooky. Demons.
Yeah.
And that's where we'll leave it off, guys.
Mm.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Hold up. So what did it say?
Yeah. I want
translation.
Fredo in there.
Can you type it out, please? I'm dumb.
Well, that was interesting.
So,
Wow,
right,
what
everybody.
a great session.
I
Wow,
did.
All I did was
literally
stab somebody.
Fun?
so
All I
we'll
did was stab
see
somebody.
you all in the next episode, guys. Bye
Are you-
bye.
Bye.
Ooh.